Hi lovies, welcome back to Linda's Kitchen, take session 4. And today I'm going to make one of my favorites, and it's tapioca pudding. I know not many people like it, but it is so good and wonderful when it's homemade. So much better than what you can buy at the store. Please believe me. What we're going to be using is fresh farm eggs, our organic chickens that we have here on the farm ourselves. They're a beautiful red Rhode Island chicken, and we got them special. We've had them for 3 years now, and they produce the most beautiful eggs with really yellow yolks. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and visit the hen house. I'll be right back, and we'll start separating eggs. Ta-ta! See you soon, lovies. Hang on. Okay, now lovies, this is fresh. Let me get a bowl. Okay. I have the eggs here and a bowl to separate them in. You do not need all these fancy instruments to separate your egg. All you need is the other half of the shell of the egg. You need 2 halves. Let me demonstrate, lovies. Take egg so on the edge of your bowl. The whites run out one side. Empty that one side. Oh, there it goes. Watch them. Okay. Now, yolk in the other half. The whites slide right off into the bowl. It's magic, people. Yolk comes over here to our spare bowl. Pop. Beautiful. Okay, now I've done that to 6 eggs. The yolks are going to go into our tapioca pudding. We're going to get started on that. I'm going to get the milk from the fridge. Okay. And this milk is also fresh. The neighbor down the road here, he's a farmer, don't you know? Oh, just a moment. Somebody's at the door. I have to answer real quick. I'll be right back, lovies. Kitty came in and door's open. Oh, there. Okay. Okay, now let's take the milk. We have our eggs here. We're going to take our pan, put it on the stove. I put 2 cups of milk in. And get our tapioca. And get sugar. Take 3 tablespoons. There's the drawer for the... Okay. Okay, this is natural cane sugar. This is all natural sugar. And 3 tablespoons of tapioca into the bowl. Half a cup of sugar, and our 6 egg yolks into the pan with the milk. Take your whisk. Whisk vigorously. Vigorously. We want it mixed up good. We don't... whisk is one of my most useful tools in the kitchen. I just love whisk. Don't you, lovies? Whisk. I just love the sound of a concoction getting smoother and smoother. Look how it is smoothed out. It isn't just egg yolk and sugar. It is a beautiful, creamy, golden, white, pale yellow. I'm going to put this on a medium to low heat and just stir. You have to stir and stir and stir. Well, while we're stirring, let's look at some letters from my audience. Why don't we, lovies? Huh? What do you think? I got some really strange letters last week, and I thought I would share a couple of them with you, and so I can explain to our audience members out there that I am not a cult that just kills and sacrifices his animal to the devil and then eats the sacrifice. I'm not that. No, I'm just a person who raises her own food. There's nothing evil in raising your own food. I want to assure you. I'm not growing strange things here, or I don't have nuclear animals that turn into freaky things that you only find here in northern Minnesota. Let me assure you, everything we cook here is wild crafted and is part of the Minnesota natural world. It's nothing created in a lab or nuclear experiments. I don't know where audience members get this crazy idea. Anyway, okay, we've stirred for maybe we have time for one more letter. Is there a special letter here that I have? I think so. What have I got here? Dear Linda, how do you cook a doll? Well, my first question would be is, why would you want to cook your doll? Do you have some inner conflict that is showing through? Do you hate your sister? I think maybe what you really should do, dear audience member, is seek counseling. I wouldn't advise cooking the doll. The plastic is poison. We don't want anybody committing suicide out there either. Please, nobody take that as a reason to commit suicide. And please seek counseling and be well. I hope it all turns out for you. I really do. I will pray for your soul. I'm very concerned now. Okay. Gosh, that was disturbing. But we will put that behind us as our tapioca is ready to set aside and we can start to beat the egg whites. That's another thing that is just totally fun. Okay, let's set this aside off the heat. We don't want it to keep a real high temperature cooking. We want it to start to cool as it still keeps cooking a little bit, as it will. Okay, just to adjust the working space here, I have the bowl of the egg whites here. I have a half a cup of sugar in here, and a little bit of arrowroot, which will help bind the whites and make it very fluffy. So let me get my mixer. Okay, and I'll insert the paddles and set the mixing bowl into my automatic mixer. And I have the whisk paddles on my KitchenAid because the whisk paddles really help to beat the egg whites into a frenzy. And we want that frenzy because then they hold tightly together and form that white wave that we want. Okay, start out on low to get them just into a little frenzy. Oh, they're doing well. They're starting to commingle. Yes, commingling. They're starting to lose their translucency. Okay, this is where I turn it up to 3 and really whip them into a frenzy for 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, I love this new KitchenAid. It hardly makes a sound. I can't believe I never had one before. It is so perfect. I mean, all my other mixers before were so loud and obnoxious. It was like blowing leaves or something. It was so bad. But now it is just like you can't even hear it. Oh, everything's turning out nice. And at the end of this, I'm going to get the vanilla because we have to add vanilla at the end. I'll be right back. I have to dash to the pantry, lovies. I'll be right back. Okay. I cannot believe gave my husband a specific list. And I wrote vanilla in big letters because he doesn't like looking for the little jars in the aisles of the grocery store. And if he gets confused at all, he doesn't do it. So I put it on there in big letters. I even said what aisle it was in and where he had to look on the shelves. But do you think he could do that? No, there's no fucking vanilla. No, I've cooked and I've whipped and there's no fucking vanilla. I can't believe that it came to this again. All I ask is just if you, I don't demand much. I really do not. I do not demand much. I'm easy going. I don't bitch. I don't complain. Yeah, he forgets all the time. But, oh, lovies, we can make do without vanilla. We can. It will be just fine. It just won't have that little mwah of sweet that you really want. Forgive me, please. Thank you. We're gonna add the egg whites. We're gonna add the tapioca to the egg whites. Yes, we don't want it the other way around because we want to add it slow because we don't want it to cook too fast. Any bean. Beans. I don't know. I don't understand. It should be working. Okay. I need that whisk. Okay. All right. I have the bowl of perfectly stiff white wave egg whites. That's perfect, except for the vanilla. But the vanilla is okay. It's okay. Okay, I have my favorite spatula here, and it always makes things better. But I want to fold the egg whites in. I want to. But I have my favorite spatula. How can I complete it without the vanilla? I want to combine them, but without vanilla, what's the point? I don't know what the point is. The point is it would be done, and if you accomplish something, and you saw it through, like, Mom never said you never could finish anything. God damn it, I'm going to finish it. I will. Egg whites. Tapioca added to the egg whites. My favorite spatula. It does make things better. See? Look, it mixes in the same. It looks the same. I will make it right and complete my task. I won't be stopped by a little no vanilla. I can do it anyway. And oh my God, it's a miracle. It looks like it should. And I don't know if I want to taste it. I don't want to shatter my delusion. Let's just say it looks perfect, dear audience. And some days that's all you can ask for.